You know, walking through this medieval village, I've realized something here. I used to think people get old. I used to think I was getting old. I used to think that people in their 60s and 70s talk about how good things were back then, that they were getting old. People don't get old. People are just fixed by the decade they were born in. They are a product of their time. What's actually happening is that the world is moving forward, and the world is changing. But men like us stay the same.
It's like where you spend your teenage years, where you formulate into a man. That's the decade you're permanently stuck in and forever longing for. We have hundreds of thousands of dollars. We could go out tonight and spend $1 million. We would never have as much fun as we used to have, spending $50 in Luton in 2004.
That's because Luton in 2004 is gone, Andrew.
It's a world that no longer exists. And that's the world we want. That's the world we're looking for. We're making all this money. We're buying yachts. We're flying on jets. We're traveling the world in supercars. We're exploring the most unknown parts of the planet. We're here in a medieval village that no one else who's watching this has ever been to in Romania, looking for Luton in 2004. But it is gone, evaporated into the ashes.
I just want to walk into a room where I'd have to actually speak to the people to get to know them. I'd like to make a friend who I'd have to go to his house and knock on his door to hang out with.
I miss Blockbuster videos on Saturday nights.
You know, you used to walk through that store thinking there was too much choice, decide on those 2 or 3 movies. Now you scroll Netflix with 100,000 films on it, and there's nothing to watch.
Isn't it crazy? There was the one girl in school who you thought was hot. When you think back and you analyze it, she had goofy teeth and no tits, but for some reason she was the one you thought was hot, and now there's all these thousands of supermodels all around us, on Instagram, on our phones, begging to see us, coming with us on yachts, traveling the world with us, and just none of them are hot like that girl was. Are we stuck in the past? I mean, we race forward, we make sure that we're making as much money as possible in the most modern way possible. But our hearts and our souls, are we still stuck in the past? Are we still stuck in Newcastle on a Tuesday night while it's raining outside and we have 35 pounds between us? Is that the peak? Was that the most fun we ever had?
It's the illusion of abundance. Because the truth of the matter is, if you go to school and there's one hot girl, or you're living in a town and there's one club to go to, you have scarcity. But you know you have scarcity, but you have to go to the place you have to go. The illusion of abundance makes you feel like you can do anything. But the fact of the matter is you can only be in one place at once. So you sit here with the thousands of destinations you could be at, the thousands of different women you could be in bed with. You can only really do one of those things at a time. So the abundance means nothing.
Whichever one you're doing.
You want to do the other ones.
We're here in a medieval town in Romania, such a random place on the map. We could be in Bodrum, we could be in Dubai, we could be in Tokyo, we could be in Miami, we could be in New York, but we're here. But if we were in any of those cities, we'd be thinking, wouldn't it be cool to sit on a park bench in a citadel which was built in the 12th century and has remained unchanged, and just enjoy a cigar away from the people and the noise and the lights and the paparazzi, just to sit and be invisible for a while? Wouldn't that be great? And now we're here, and just before this conversation, you and I were talking about whether we should go to Bodrum and check on our yacht. There is no abundance. There's just hard binary decisions, all of which lead to misery. Whether you do it or you don't do it. You'll regret what you do and you'll regret what you don't do, and whether you choose yes or no, I can only promise you sadness.
I miss a simpler time. I miss the 90s.
How do we bring them back?
You tell me.
You know, I wonder if the people who built this citadel in the 12th century, I wonder if one of them was born in 1210. By the year 1240, was very upset by how quickly the world had accelerated technologically. Because I'm upset, I'll be honest with you. 5 years ago, no one knew what AI was. Now everybody on the planet has AI on their phone. Nobody uses anything else but AI for school tests, medical exams, lawyers are going out of business, doctors are going out of business. Everyone just uses AI all the time. It's become completely normal overnight. Nobody even thinks it's strange. We all know it's coming to make slaves of us all and conquer society. We laugh about it and we make memes about how we're all going to belong to the robots and get puff up. And that's it. It's funny, ha ha ha, and it's all on our phones. 3 years is all it took and it's done.
I used to be the strongest man in the village. I could carry the stuff no one else could carry.
I used to matter. I'd carry that, but now look, everyone's got a wheelbarrow. I used to be the smartest man, Tristan. I was the smartest man online. Now everyone has ChatGPT in their phones. Now what's the...
Well, and now that free speech is back, at least on X, everyone's saying the things that you used to say and getting banned for. You paved the way.
So did the strong man. He paved the way. Him marching, carrying those heavy things, is what paved the ground. He made the dirt paths that was smooth enough for those wheelbarrows to run on. But now he looks around him and he sees all these ungrateful swine walking around with wheelbarrows, carrying their own trinkets. You know what? We have to consciously blink and change our brains and start trying to think of every single day as the best day of our life. Because you know what?
They are.
One day we're going to look back on, you and I, sitting in this citadel, smoking a cigar. Neither of us had any health issues yet. Both breathing. That's one of the best days of our life.